Brotato is a well-balanced game. Of course. No, but seriously, there's obviously a lot of variety that can happen in a run, right? And sometimes you'll have a completely broken run, other times it's borderline impossible to win. But one way how the game limits this variety is by having unique and limited items. Now today, we're using a mod that completely removes that. That means we can just go completely bonkers, okay? So here we have a thief dagger, that's good. Hey, what is that? Look at this. Gentle alien. There are no limits on it. We can just have as many of them as we want to have. Now, in the beginning, I want to have a lot of thief daggers for bonus crit, and I decided to go for them, because this means that we will have a lot more money to buy more stuff. If I buy this, then I can't roll and buy another thief dagger, so I'll just get the tree here. But yeah, today we don't have anything in the game sealed off. So sometimes I seal off very bad items that I get into the habit of taking them when I shouldn't be taking them. For example, something like torture, and people don't like that. But this is one big downside today, right? Because we can have an infinite amount of any item. That also means I can't buy something just to get rid of it. So that made the pool always better, that we get better things. And now we don't have that. So I wonder just how badly this will impact the entire run. I will keep the channel. Oh my god, yes, exactly for this reason. General tip, by the way, if you're struggling to beat Brotato, make sure that you get your weapons first and don't spend money on expensive items. Like, this is worth 2 of the thief daggers. And oftentimes when someone asks me, hey Dex, I watch your videos and I play Brotato, but I just can't get past danger 3. I can't beat it. What is wrong? Most of the times people buy stuff like coupon because they are like, well, I save money, right? So I want to have this right away. But then they're missing one weapon. And on the next round, because they have way less kills, meaning way less money, they're missing 2 weapons. And this is a very out of control effect that can happen over time if you don't get lucky and find insane weapons all of a sudden. So just get 6 of them and then do whatever you want to do. Lifesteal is amazing. We'll go for 10 luck because why not? Let's go for attack speed, even though crit would be better, but look at our money already. This is just loud with money daggers, by the way. Like, nothing is affected so far in this run. It will take a while until the mod actually kicks in and changes something. So whenever we buy something that is, for example, unique and then we find it again, this is the moment where the mod kicks in. Also, I will most likely ignore a bunch of limited items that I used to buy. Take, for example, the scared sausage, right? We only need to buy 4 of this cheap item to get it out of the item pool, and then the remaining items are better, because it can't have the sausage anymore that I don't care about. We can't do that today because it would just keep appearing, but the moment we get to like 4 hunting trophies, 6 hunting trophies, 10 hunting trophies, I think our earnings will catapult out of control. That is my prediction. Now you may say, duh Dex, of course, if you have that much, then obviously it goes out of control, but what could happen is that it just doesn't happen. That we don't find it because we are just buying so many random things in the shop that we don't, oh my god, yes. That we don't get the stuff that we want to have. Now, stone skin, that would be interesting to just have a ton of that. We don't want it this early, but what are like the most broken things that we can think of? Like, what is a goal that we should have? Reroll cost for sure. Like, it's 25%, I think, reduction per item that we buy. So if we just get 4 of them, then we will go to the maximum of 90% already and can roll as much as we want to. The coupon is also given. 5% shop reduction is not that much, but if we just get 20 of them, I wonder what the minimum price is on the things in the shop. Like, I know there is one, but I think it's 10% or 5%. Oh my god, do you realize what this means? We can get 5 giant spells, 10 giant spells. Yeah, right. Usually when I want it, I just don't find it at all. So it's unrealistic to expect that we'll find it today. But with more money, we can also roll way more. I think I'll take this for a little bit of bonus damage. We'll take this for money, or that we don't lose as much. Dangerous bunny. Free, oh god, this will be bad. Oh, I just realized that. Like, a lot of the effects that we will see in this run are probably cascading. So just having 1 dangerous bunny doesn't mean too much. But then we have more free rerolls, which means we are more likely to find another one. And then we have 2 free rerolls, which means we are even more likely to find another one. Then we have 3 and 4 and 5. And the more of them we have, the more likely we become to find more of them. So at one point, we'll probably have like 50 free rerolls. I don't even think that will help us at all, right? Because I also need to buy the items, so I will run out of money. One insane thing that we can get is just a bunch of trees and a bunch of bags. I mean, the trees are not limited, but the bags are. So if we have like 5 bags, we would get 75 material per crate. Okay, I'll take that. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of it, honestly. I don't think it helps us all too much. But let's go for crit here. Good. How much do we have? 50%, 55%. Let's get you. Let's combine you. Let's get you. We don't care about this yet, but maybe in the future we'll take a bunch of items that kills the enemies. The main issue here is, if we do that, then our daggers don't do a lot, but at one point we either way have to step away from them. That is weird. This shouldn't be limited. Maybe you can just go beyond it, but like look at this. Where is it? The gentle alien is not limited, so I don't know why the penguin is limited. It could be that certain new items are just not part of the mod, because it was updated somewhere in January, but in January the DLC was already out for a while. I think. I'm pretty sure. So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, listen, I don't mind it, because if it's actually limited, then I can get rid of... Yeah, that was totally not close. That was totally fine. I need armor badly. That's a sentence I'm very used to. Yeah, but if it's actually limited and it's not a great item because it's just a penguin, that means I can still get it out of the pool. Like, if that happens to a few bad items that I don't care about, then I would actually be happy, because that's good. Now, yeah, we need armor, we need crit, we need melee damage though as well, just to make sure that we can actually kill the enemies. I've turned off the damage numbers for today because I just need to focus a bit better. Do we take this for bonus melee damage? Yeah, let's take that because we're at -1. Let's go. Oh, attack speed is good. And we have an entire shop full of amazing things. That also means the roll is for free. Let's get you. Let's roll. I think let's get a little bit of armor. You're not limited anymore. Okay, that actually makes us really bad to buy. Oh my god, we could buy a gajillion of these, but the moment we get red items, this would be very bad. So how about we don't do that, huh? And this is now actually a bad thing, because I don't think you can multi-trigger the double value. Like, if it's at 100%, it just always happens. 110% doesn't change anything about that. This could be interesting to have this multiple times and build up a little bit of engineering, but I don't think we care all too much. Like, I still have to determine what makes sense and what doesn't. And that maybe I need to buy less trash and just roll for the super insane stuff, but the issue is if we roll and don't find it, then we just fall behind and lose. And the last round was kind of a wake-up call that said, Dex, you have to keep this up, like you need to get armor, you need to get more damage, more attack speed. And I don't think we have to stress this today, like we'll just chill, we'll just get whatever we come across and have fun with it, and we will not try to min-max a modded run, right? It's funny though, because so far, this run is completely unaffected by the limit, right? Unless I'm mistaken and forgot that we got like one thing that is a unique and we got 2 of it, but I don't think so. And I just realized we got a ginormous amount of crates. Imagine we actually had like 4 bags right now. This would be a lot of money per crate. Recycling machine. It's not a unique, so we can just take it. There's no pressure on us. This is also not a unique, so we can... Look. This is a one-time effect, so even if we have it multiple times, it can't trigger multiple times, and it will just crash the game, so let's not do it. I'm usually a sucker for it, but let's just not crash the game for once. There's our first coupon. That is a little bit late, like very late. Oh my god, yes, amazing. And this is the one that I was talking about, the scared sausage. Like, there's no reason to buy it because it doesn't do anything for us if we get it out of the way. But this here is incredible. Wave 9 is a hot wave. This is pretty much a perfect wave for us. As in, it's not really a hot wave, but it's a spam wave where a huge amount of weak enemies spawn. And with our daggers, that means we get a ridiculous amount of money. Did you guys prefer it, by the way, without the damage number or now with the damage numbers? Like, I kind of like that they appear because it shows how we interact with the enemies, that we kill them, you know, and what we deal with, like, deal to them. The only issue is it makes it very hard to kind of see what's going on, right? Like, you don't even know if an enemy really survived or not because the damage numbers just blocked a few. And I personally gotta say, I always turn on damage numbers because I thought it makes more sense. And then I turn it off, and since then I don't play with them anymore. Like, you know, I don't know, it's just way better to not have the damage numbers on the screen. But there's always the thing, because this is a YouTube video, right, and you're just watching it, I think they have different value to you than me doing a run, because you get to see how much we grow in damage, and we just got 1000. Normal values on this wave is 400 to 500. This is the power of the Thief Daggers. Again, we haven't done anything so far. Let's go for crit here. Or armor. There was armor. If I find... Yeah, okay, let's just do it. I was about to say if I find another armor, I'll just take it. So, you are another red one. We will slow down the enemies a little bit. This will definitely not happen. Okay, you can forget about that. Oh, wow, another spy. Why does it say it's limited? Mod. Hello. Hey, that's not cool. I mean, this one still doesn't say it's limited. I don't understand that. Why does it do that? I wonder if we can find another one. Maybe some of the items just don't work. Okay, this one is also limited. This is so weird. For some reason, I thought I already had this. Oh, fishing hook. Okay, let's take you. Okay. I don't know. We kind of have to encounter a scenario where we see that it worked. I will buy this just because it says it's a unique, and I want to see if it's out of the way or can appear again. But yeah, we pretty much just have to encounter a scenario where, for example, it said it's limited with the 2, and then we find another one, then we know it works. Same for the unique, we just have to find a case where it works, that we safely know that it works. And it could just be that it only works for some of the items. This would make me a little bit sad, but as long as the gentle aliens work, this means we can increase the amount of enemy spawn to a ridiculous value, and I would be happy about that. Now, I think the spyglass, when we bought it the first time, it didn't show that it has a limit on it, only when we bought it the second time. So it could be that some of those that work right now, like the gentle alien, the moment we buy the last one, like once we are at 9 out of 10, it will say that. And this would mean no more of them can show up. Look at our money. This is still just a normal run. Nothing about this is modded so far. This is insane. I totally forgot how much I love loud. I don't even know how I forgot that. Okay, lifesteal is good, max HP is good. I don't want to have this spammed today, because otherwise it's just a little bit too much on the screen. So this one, we would want to have this a bunch of times, and we could give our weapon a ridiculous amount of bonus damage. So I will buy it and see if it shows up again. Now I will actually attempt to curse the fishhook, just in case it doesn't work. Then we can make sure that at least we are going... Well, it's horrible. Well, that would be utterly horrible, I think. Right? 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 Well, it stops at wave 20 either way, so I'm not gonna mess with it. This one... No, it's way better if we just do the shopping and buy everything. There is our next bunny. Now, I wonder if the next one will show that it's limited. Like, let's take a look at this. It still doesn't show it. Okay. We could have had a gajillion amount of the piggy banks if I found... Holy... 100% chance to gain 1 bonus material. It's better than a red one, by the way. And now we have 2 tubes. Okay, so this worked. This is usually a unique, but do you see how it doesn't say unique? It says item. Well, some of the other ones, they do say unique, so... I'm scared that a fishhook is just limited, and I think it's better if we get it cursed. I mean, we will still keep it in mind that it could be that we don't even need to curse it, right? That we can just find 5 of them and we get to the 100% curse chance. So I'm not gonna be crazy about it. Like, if we just get a 25%, 30%, which is not a big increase, I will still buy it. Worst case, we end up with like 60, 70% chance to curse. Can I get a few crates? We still only have 1 bag, I just realized. Yeah, that is one downside. Like, usually at this point I already buy a bunch of items in the shop that I don't want to see again. Like, we would be done with the sausage probably already, and then we would see better basic items, like the tier 1 items, which also has the coupon there, for example. Let's get you, thank you. But if we have enough luck, we will get so many crates that we should be able to get all of the items we would ever want to have in this run, just out of the crates alone. For some reason, the 15% just looked really weird to me. No, but this is a normal value, right? Like, nothing has changed about... Oh my god. Okay, well, okay, funny enough, that got cursed, but that is like... That is a bad rule. Like, I don't like that. Well, I mean... We now have 2 recycling machines, which is kind of insane. But again, it doesn't say unique to begin with. So this is not the item type that we are concerned with. Oh, you say unique, really? You know what, I'm not gonna mess with this. I'll just curse it to make sure that we will have it at a good rate. Like, that it's not bad. Yeah, of course, something like this is not limited, but you're limited. This would be so funny to roll once and just lose 10 HP. You know? It's cursed! It's cursed! Okay, good, good, good. We hope for +3 on the black flag. Because we spawn so many enemies, this would mean we earn a ridiculous amount of money. But I think we also have to be careful here, because I haven't bumped up my armor a lot, and even though we have a bit of lifesteal, it's just a bit, and it's not the best way to heal. Though, because we have luck, we drop more fruits on the enemies, and we have additional healing out of that. Like, I think it's right now at a +5. Yeah. Which is a lot of HP on top of our lifesteal that we already have. I mean, it's going well. We have a ton of HP on top of that, so even if something bad happens and I get hit a lot, it's not the worst thing ever. Why are they just chilling on the outside? Walk in, please. You're taking up spawn places. I mean, I just need like 50 to 100% more attack speed to make sure that we always hit the enemies. Like, the worst thing that can happen is that I walk into enemies to attack them, and then we don't attack fast enough to kill the remaining enemies. And we got 1.8k. We got 1.8k. And yes, I could stack like a gajillion of these, but I honestly don't care. I rather want to have the insane recycle value that we get right now. There's another bag. There's another chandelier. So how much crit do we have? We still need more crit. Let's just take it. Max HP or lifesteal? I think I'll just take the max HP. +2. Not great. Not all too happy. But I guess it's fine, and I'll take a bit more healing. So we could have our structures go absolutely crazy. The one thing I don't want to do today is doing something that breaks the game, where we can't play it anymore, because what's the point, right? Like, we do something broken, so why do we literally want to break the game that it's unplayable? Nice, we just need one more dagger and we can combine this. Well, I mean, that's the saddest dagger ever. Maybe we just sell it for a better one, but I'll get it for now. This is something we'll get in the future. Like, this early on, we just want to earn a bunch of money, but once we have a bunch of income, then we will switch over. Okay, I'll buy a bunch of petting. I'm fine with that. That will be a lot of fun. Didn't I already have one of you? Okay, let's just buy another one. Let's see if we can maybe curse the Thief Dagger here. If not, I'll not buy it, yeah. Well, that just happens sometimes, but I'm also not too iffy about it. Like, I don't really care. We still get a huge bonus either way. So it's not like we need this. I would rather like to curse an item in the future. Like, the way we have to view it is, if every item is endless, then cursing doesn't matter all too much. As in, it's still doubling the value pretty much on average later on. But we don't care about it too much. In other words, what I mean is, if I find a good item early on, but I still have like 1000 material left, I will not lock it in the shop. I will just buy it, that we can see more items on every single roll. And then we just find it again at one point, you know, and buy it. It's like cursing, but better because it's infinite. So unless I'm mistaken, the only item that we have that currently has an impact on the run is the recycling machine, a second one, which is a very minimal impact. Like, sure, we have to tooth twice in this one, but we don't even have engineering or elemental damage. Or, like, this one doesn't give us any money, right? This is just the craziness of loud. This is just a normal loud run, by the way. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I'll take the money. This one, oh, we could stack that so much. I mean, we would go crazy, but do I rather want to have the money? I think I'll start stacking that a little bit, but I may change my opinion that I don't want to have this anymore in the future. And I need armor. Do we have the crit now? Yep. Take a look at this. Is it worth it to ever stack this? I don't think so. Like, we will get outscaled by the enemies most likely either way. This is still a unique. Weapons can no longer be upgraded or recycled. Yeah, that's... How about we don't do that? I'm currently thinking of the pile of books to get that once. But if we need it in the future, I'll just... It's not limited. This is beautiful. Could have cursed it, but we don't know when it happens. I'll just do it right away. Because we are about to find the next one. Nah, could have happened, you know. Well, don't mind me if I do. Do I want to curse this? I think I'll give it a chance to curse, because we are already low-ish on money. And is this our fourth bunny? No, our third bunny, but hey, that's still good. Bounces, we don't care about that yet. Currently, we have a 63% chance to curse one of these 3 items in the shop. It would be better to get rid of this, but, like, because the way it works is, if you have pity chance, like a bonus, then it goes through the items one by one in a random order, and the moment it curses something, the pity chance immediately disappears. Should I have cursed the hunting trophy? I actually have quite a heiliges Schnitzel. Yes. Yes. I wonder if they stack. Oh, this is horrible. I would take so much. I mean, it gives us a lot of damage, but it breaks the tardigrade, so we can't afford that. Here, we should probably go for a little bit more attack speed, and now I'm happy with it. Okay, that's a good one. You know, I'm happy. That's fine. Oh, wow. 16 engineering. Yeah, let's get that, because we can also get that multiple times, which is kind of mental. Oh my god. Okay. So we have 2 normal ones, and we have a cursed one. I have a feeling our build, that is not even unique anymore, like this doesn't matter. I guess I can still take it because it's a nice bonus, but it doesn't matter to us. That is a good one. Now I want to curse something. Let's just get you. Yeah, it's fine. And if you're limited to 3, then I want to get you out of the way. I have a feeling those that read limited, they are indeed limited. And maybe there is even a purpose behind that, like all of those that can be maxed out or have a unique effect that can only be set once are limited. So take for example the Spyglass that reduces reroll cost because it's limited to 95%. Maybe the mod developers thought it would be smart to say, hey, because it doesn't do a lot at one point, we'll just keep it limited to a certain amount, that they are not infinite, like those that are useless. Well, but then again, we spawn turrets from trees, right? That's the thing, that's an item. And it's not limited, so my theory doesn't make any sense. Never mind, I take that back. On this hot wave, we just earned a casual 4,000. Do we have any item that increases how much we earn? Like, by the mod, I mean, you know, that we have more than we should. I will just take that, but I probably shouldn't have taken that, but I still have to hope that it works. But even if it doesn't work, you know, we have a 70% chance to curse, which is quite a lot. You're just a casual item. You are just a casual item. I can have like 10 of them. Okay, that is also just a casual item. I wonder if they can multi-trigger. I wouldn't assume so. So that actually doesn't make any sense that it's a normal item. Yay. We got a Destroyer. We have a 49% lifesteal. What? Okay. Maybe later on we just get a bunch of them, because why not, right? We can do it. There's another curse one. This has 100% chance. Very nice price. So at this point, we hit 11 gentle aliens. And I think we also had 1 or 2 curse ones. There's one. Okay, 1. So we have a total of 12. There's another padding. I'll have an endless amount of HP after I'm done with... Did we just get 32 engineering out of this? Man, now I regret not buying the nail. I mean, I couldn't know this, but now I really regret not having that. Oh my god. It's just a normal item. Do we curse it, though? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, you read unique. I have a feeling those that still read unique and limited, they are indeed unique and limited. So we are just taking them out of the pool, that they don't exist anymore. One thing we really need though is we need to get more of the coupons to reduce the price in the shop, because it's getting quite pricey. We also just have to find more hunting trophies. But I'll start working on all of the limited and unique items. This should help us out a lot to get the things that we actually want to have. And currently we spawn 200% bonus enemies. 200%, triple the amount of normal enemies that spawn. So, I think at one point we spawn so many enemies that it doesn't make a difference, because they all have a limit, like how many can be on the stage. So if the limit is 100 and you spawn 150, then still only 100 can spawn. I think at least. I'm actually not sure right now where it checks that, like if it checks that on the spawn cycle. Like, it could be that you can spawn 150, and the moment it spawns the next ones, it's like, oh, wait a second, there are too many enemies on the field, let's remove 50 of them. Or even more to spawn the next wave, which would be all of them. But I need to bump up my curse by a lot. Like, do you see how many enemies are not cursed? Yeah, it's important that all of them get cursed, so we earn more money. That mirror is good, we don't care about you. Let's go for a little bit of attack speed, let's go for... Do we just go for armor? Let's do it. Maybe I should go for luck. This is the best one you can possibly get. I can get 2 Retromation hoodies at once. Okay, you know what? I'll just get it. I'll get you now as well. Because I want to see all of the slots here. Interesting. Do we I'll not even get you curse. I'll just buy you right now. Burning activates 20% faster. Wait, so... Like, what actually happens if I have a gajillion of them, you know? Like, will it just go... And all of the burning is gone in an instant? Oh, wow. We still can't make use of it, but wait until we get to the point where we can actually use it. Then all of a sudden our weapons will deal so much damage. 16 engineering just from this. So I've increased the HP of the enemies with the get experience every single wave. I wonder how long it will take to kill the boss though. Interestingly enough. So we have 4 of these. It does say a maximum of 20%. I wonder if this means that if you have multiples, each of them gives you 5%. So once we do one strike, it immediately goes to the maximum of 20%, and that's just it. Or if each of them gives us 20%, so we could hit 80%, right? Because we have 4 of them. But I have a feeling, like looking at this, the enemies don't really slow down. Let's actually turn off the damage numbers to see this a bit better. Does anyone get slowed down? It's hard to say because they just immediately die. But like, if you think about the boss, right? We were hitting the boss a ton. So if it was 80%, he should have not been able to move. Oh, but the dashes are not affected by the slowdown. Only the actual movement is. And maybe he was giga super slow and the only time we saw a movement was when he dashed. That could also be. So what do we get? Did you just curse an anvil instantly? I need to check out what actually happens to our weapons if they get upgraded multiple times, because it could be the effect just happens once, but the armor gets stacked multiple times. Oh, wow. So, we have 3 anvils, right? I don't think it worked. Oh, that is good. I don't think it worked, like upgrading all of them, but now we should get a huge amount of armor every single round. Let's get a few of these. Let's just get the pocket factory. See, this is why I usually banish it, because at one point I'll just buy it. But I want to see what happens there. Did I buy this before? It's so much bonus damage, I hope I did. We just found the next lucky coin. There's the next coupon. Do we just curse it? I feel like if I buy it right... No, let's just curse it. Let's do it. It's fine. You know, we see way less in the shop. Let's get 2. Because I wanted to test out if this actually works, that you get 2 of the turrets. I think it's just a flag that gets switched. That is like, yes, now you spawn turrets. Like, it doesn't even save the amount. So having 2 of them doesn't change anything. We just went from a snail into a cursed snail. That's funny. Why do I not buy the things that give us bonus damage, like when we collect material or kill an enemy? Because then this will completely take over and we will not be able to explore anything in this run. Though, I think later on we'll just get them. Now, do we spawn 2 turrets? Alright. Alright. Okay. The run is so doomed. You already know it. The run is completely doomed. You'll know what's about to happen. Every single time I see this item, I'll get it. We'll spawn like 500 turrets at once, like with one single tree. And with every single tree. We'll hit the turret cap immediately. I'm sorry to everyone who hoped that we would break the game today with like something else, exploring something else, not turrets, because we've done this already. But if you tell me each tree could give me so many turrets... Like, look at this. Did you just see that? There were 6 turrets in one spot. Because the trees kept respawning around it. And, yeah, okay, let's not do that, though. We don't want to artificially increase the numbers. We just got the same item twice. Recycling machine, huge. But, yeah, I need more... How much enemy speed? Minus 38%. I think we can get them to a point where they can't move anymore. 5! Oh, this is the highest one you can possibly get. Okay, that is amazing. You didn't get cursed. How much armor? I think we were at 25. So I think this has worked, right? Yeah, I have to check this out again after this, because the numbers don't add up right now, because I probably got armor without noticing it. So there's another thief dagger. Let's keep in mind that we have a blue one and see if it's red or... No, let's do it for science. Let's not upgrade it, just for science to see what happens after 1 round. Okay, perfect. Now we have so many of them, so technically what should happen is we have 1 red one, right? Because we have 3 anvils and 1 purple one. Okay, let's just take that right away and make sure that we have enough. This one also says limited, so we'll believe that limited actually means limited on these. By the way, cursing that doesn't do anything. Like, you don't spawn more turrets, it just spawns more trees. So I'm better off just... Well, I could have attempted to curse it, but I think what we have in the shop right now is a lot better than that. I already forgot what I have in the shop. It was something I was happy about. That I wanted to have cursed. I just realized how many turrets we have here. Like, So now we spawn 3. Do I have a Lumberjack shirt? I think they just deal so much damage because of our engineering that they destroy them. But Lumberjack shirt will probably be good to make sure they can always take it down. But honestly, this feels so good that I don't feel the need to curse something. With some things, maybe I should have done it like the Couport, that everything is cheaper in the shop, because we really want to reach the point where we can buy an endless amount of everything. Then again, though, if we min-max this, then on wave 20 we already sit there with like 50,000 and have to roll for 5 years, which is not something I really want to do. We have another Giant's Belt. And a Zip's Relic. Huh. +1 attack speed. I don't think that's actually good. Yeah, I don't think we want to have that. Like, it would be very hilarious, but I don't think that is helpful. But now to the most important part, which is the shop. What happened to our weapons? We expect 1 red, 1 purple. It only upgraded 1. Okay, that's good though. But yeah, it only upgraded 1. So that doesn't actually work. Interesting. Okay. I mean, don't mind me if I do. All of these has 100%. Why do you have -3% attack speed? I don't understand that. Oh. Okay. We get 4 engineering out of 1 elemental item, and I can get like an infinite amount of them, huh? Oh my god. That didn't this is our 3rd one. So now it will deal 36% of our elemental damage as bonus damage. I can't wait until we get the nail. That was the biggest blunder to not take that. Yeah, like this is the one that could have stayed a unique, you know? Like out of all of the items that they made unique, why not this one? But now it doesn't even make sense to buy it anymore, which I guess is good. Like, you guys probably are happy about that, because Dex is not being stupid. And here's the final boss fight. Let's see how quickly we demolish them. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. I mean, we have a ton of damage, but also Giant's Belt should be at 20% now. Like, Giant's Belt is a number that is actually written down. Now, one thing I actually don't know what happens is, we can get to 100% of the Giant's Belt effect, right? Does that actually work? And more importantly, I mean, not really, but just for me to know, I want to see if you're at 100%, does it take the enemies down to 1%, or it just entirely kills them? We are facing an issue where I may actually have to go for torture. Now, okay, before you scream, hear me out. We would need to get the Z tomato and torture, that our HP stays at half, and we're not full HP, and then we need to get enough pickup range to pick up all of the fruits. That was actually not laggy at all, which is very nice. But do you see where I'm heading with that? Like, if there are so many fruits on the floor, eventually the game will just lag out, and that wouldn't be good. Like, that would be very bad. I don't even know what it is, but something inside of me screams that I should take it. Like, I know I shouldn't take it, but something inside of me... Like, if I find another one, I'll just take. I shouldn't take that, man. Has anyone paid attention to our armor? Man, I'm so bad at this. I really need to pay better attention to that, but after an entire wave, it's so easy to forget about it, you know? 2 free rolls. Not that we really care about it all too much, but that is kind of insane. And this is also the 2nd stomach that we've gotten here. So we'll start stacking HP. Like, we have 560 HP, never mind. I think most of that is... Huh. Do I care? I mean, we don't need to have more speed. Like, this is one issue, actually, that we get too much speed. I think 36 is a good value, so let's cap that. We don't need to buy more of it, but let's just cap that. And we have 4 of these, so it's already at 100%. What? So the more items we get of these, the more text will be there, and eventually at one point, this will... Oh my god, yes. But do you see that? Killing a tree spawns a turret. It's just 1. But we have even more trees that spawn, which I guess is still a good thing about it. But my point is rather, it's not worth to curse it. We have a little bit of... I need a nail. I can't believe I don't have a nail. 17% instant. Yep, very good. So right now I have 63 armor. Let's keep this on our mind. It should go up to 2 + 2 + 4, 8, 71. I may forget about it, but I think you can still, like, just check it out and see if we have it before I open up all of the items. Wait, just how many turrets do we spawn here? 4. I think 4 is accurate though. Yeah, we have 3 of the normal ones and the cursed one we've just gotten. I just wanted to confirm that. Like, it could be that it actually upgrades them to 2. But the game can only handle one at a time normally. No, but then we would usually have 2 spawns, right? Like in a normal game. So it doesn't even make sense to consider that. Well, it's always nice to check out things and confirm them, because then you have 100% knowledge whether it's true or not. I'm more surprised that the game isn't lagging at all. Like, I guess we don't convert our attack speed into structure attack speed, which we also won't do. That would just crash the game. Sure, let's start taking some of the... Oh my god, yes. Oh yeah, let's go. How many items am I opening? Like, seriously? Wait a second. I think our armor only went up by 2, right? Did I pick up items that give minus armor? I don't think so. I mean, you must have seen it, but I think we only got 2 armor, which means multiple anvils do exactly nothing. That's sad. Wait, does the wisdom work? The wisdom may not even work. Like, the effect itself. It could be that I just decreased my damage, but it still only has the original 5% then. We need to pay attention to that. Yeah, another anvil. I mean, maybe I mean, this one works though, right? So it's like... Wait, does it work? Like, I'm pretty sure it does work if you look at this, right? Like, right? Oh my god, yes. So let's see, does the number go... Yeah, it does go up. So it is working. That's good. Like, some of these work, some of these don't work. We just have to figure out which work and which don't work. Now, I think I'll start taking some of these stone skins. And this one should also give us 32 engineering. So it should go up to 1030. Yeah, good. Okay, that's also working. Oh my god, yes. No, Dex, no, not yet. Maybe later, definitely 100% later, let's be honest. Like 100%, 90 luck for this one single item. So currently we are at 380% bonus enemies. This is just a bonus. So almost 5 times as many enemies spawn than normal. That is looking fine, right? This is looking totally normal. This is, yeah, look at our money. Amazingly enough, we haven't found more hunting trophies. Like, that is one of those things that are not limited, where we really want to have a ton of them. But it's so funny when you take a look at my HP. When we collect material, it goes up by 4 every single time. So the stacking padding is actually working. Huh, the game is actually unusually smooth. I'm not used to that. That doesn't usually happen. I think we need to add some bounces in there. I literally just said it. Okay, well, now we have bounces, my guys. Yep, now we have bounces. 39% engineering, and I just found a normal nail. So 7,188, and now we have... What? I mean, yeah, okay, our percent damage also works on that, right? Well, it's a little bit silly. Oh, we need to check out if wisdom works. Wisdom. So we have 1,747. Let's check this out. 1,747. And we need to wait until 55. So let's give it a moment. We just got 48%. Okay, wisdom is working. Now, we need to find one singular tree. This is the innocent tree, because he kicks out... Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 turrets, and they bounce. Eventually, one of these bounces will hit another tree. Do we... Have we... Hello? Eventually... Wait, what? Oh, you killed a tree that spawned down here. So now we have even more bounces. That wasn't me. That wasn't me, right? I can't reach that. Maybe? I don't think so, though. Wait, shouldn't we already have hit the limit of turrets? Okay, I don't think trees can spawn anymore. More because we hit the structure limit. But it's not a structure, it's considered an enemy. Wait, do we go around the limits that are in this game? Because the game does limit how many turrets you can have around structures. But because we spawn the trees still, as they count as enemies, and the trees still spawn the structure... Oh god, no. Oh god, no. I mean, I guess we just buy this one, right? Because it's limited. And we'll get this crits here, because this means our turrets can now apply Giant's Belt. Look at the list on the snowball here. Every single... No, that's not every single book, though. I think that's just the cursed and the normal one being different, right? That's why it lists them. Interesting. Oh my god, this would have been so good. This is the highest you can possibly get, a +5. I wonder if this now takes over. This one is unique, so why do I even care? Like, does it even matter? Let's just do it, but it doesn't really matter. So let's pay close attention to this. It's at 105 dex in 60 seconds. What happened to my HP? I didn't take a ghost. Yeah, look at this. There's no ghost. Did I take a ghost? So what I did do... Oh no. I have multiple of the tomatoes. I don't think they are multiplicative. I think they are additive. Like, it's not a set value, but if you have 2 times -50%, you just start at 1. Oh, that's bad. Oh, look at the speed of the enemies, though. Yeah, but if they would strike me, I'm just dead. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. How did I still manage to find a way to die in this giga broken run? Like, no matter how strong we become armor-wise, if I just start with 1 HP and get hit, I'm dead. Okay, well, maybe that's the answer. I'll just hide behind the turrets. That's not as effective as I thought it would be. We need to destroy a couple of trees. Let's just get a couple of trees, okay? Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. This is exactly what I'm waiting for. So now we're on the last 5 seconds. We have 105 armor. Let's keep an eye on that. For me, that I actually get to see it. 105, 2, it's 107, isn't it? Huh? Like, out of all the things it could have been, that is, like, the one that I would have never expected. That it just doesn't do anything. Okay, here's an ironic part about the entire thing. Because I'm getting more and more coupons, right? The item prices, they go down, which also lowers the recycle value. Now, that sounds like a good compromise, right? However, I need money to roll because we only have this at -50% and we can't go any lower on that. So... No. 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 68%, almost. Yeah, I don't care. Like, let's just get it out of the way. We currently have 9 recycling machines, maybe even a cursed one. I didn't see one, but maybe there's one in there that I just missed. Okay. I mean, okay, look, just one of them, Like, it barely changed. Okay, it changed a little bit. Why do I keep buying that? I don't even know why I keep buying that. It didn't change a lot. Like, it shouldn't change a lot, okay? Like, all is good. This wasn't according to the plan, but it's fine. Let's just see what happens. Okay, don't die, Dex. Don't die. Don't. Oh my god. This is actually bad that they don't move to me, because that means they don't get into attack range. So, trees. They are not even in range of the enemies. This is all good. It's fine. It's not a problem. Let's get a few of the trees, though. Let's see what happens then. I don't even think it will get laggy, because our turrets are dealing so much. This is where I feel at home, you know? This is where I feel good. I think our ultimate goal should be that we just, like, have the entire stage covered in turrets. Because do you see how they push away each other? Now, what could happen is that we still hit the limit of structures and they despawn. Yeah, we just saw it. We saw turrets despawn. That means we are just at the cap, and that's good because then I don't feel like I have to do more. So now we have double bounces or even triple bounces. Let's actually check it out. We have 2 bounces, minus 97% item price. So we are about to hit the maximum. I don't even know if it goes any higher, but my shop is pretty much... Oh my god, yes. The moment we destroyed one tree, there was just this huge chain effect, and everything is gone. And the best thing is, these guys are not even affected by percent damage, which is also bad, right? It would be nice if we could buff them up with that. However, if any shenanigans happen that remove all of my percent damage, and I think you may be able to think of one situation where that happens, then they will still deal all of their damage. Like, what they're doing right now will still happen, and it looks like the Giant's Belt is actually completely carrying this. Okay. So we are minus 97%. Now, I think at least that you can reach this in a game if you start with a character with very low shop prices and you just curse all of the coupons at minus 11. That's minus 55%, so you just have minus 45 left with the character. No, I don't... Yeah. Okay. Like, seeing that all of these different items all cost 1, that's actually kind of mental. I didn't expect that. I thought that, like, maybe the more expensive ones cost at least 3. And yeah, getting more of the coupons, like we had minus 112%, doesn't change anything. It doesn't suddenly start giving us money. I think this may be the most armor I've ever had in my entire life. Like, I don't think I ever had more than that. So we just switched our luck with armor. And I would say, let's take a look at this boss wave, what happens now. I don't think we'll ever take damage either way. Oh, that's weird. Let's turn on the damage numbers and just see what happens. So, we see the damage of the Giant's Belt. It's all accumulated. Yeah, okay, never mind. The turrets just, like, destroy everything. Where are the bosses, though? I think they can't move. Do we have minus 100% enemies? Yeah. Well, they have 1%, right? So they pretty much can't move at all. Which also means that effect can endlessly stack if you would be able to somehow stack that up. But I think this video was a perfect showcase as to why there are limits in this game, and even though we were all aware that it would be broken to have no limits, I think it was quite nice to see just how insane it is, because a lot of these things I just didn't expect that way. Like the turrets are a very good example. How broken a Giant's Belt is, because you can stack a ridiculous amount of them, and we have a bunch. We have at least like 50%, I think. But yeah, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See ya the next time.